Partynerdz.
Grandmaster FAQs here, and I really need you guys to help me with something. Explain to me how a great brand new Venom movie that has come out has actually had some very, very decent trailers. Is a character beloved by all, even though he displays himself as a villain, and in some instances, if you want to go to the Flash Thompson version, as an anti-hero when he was Agent Venom. But Venom as a whole is a destructive villain. And for it to now be rated as a PG-13 movie, it has to disturb some people. Reason being, in the comics, one of the things that Eddie Brock tries to fight the urge for Venom to do is to eat people. Now, in the trailers, you got that little scene where he lifts up probably one of the bad guys, one of the henchmen, and says liver, pancreas, it all goes down easy. In the comics, he had an asphyxiation to eat brains. There was a chemical in brains that kept him going and kept his strength up, and he always threatened somebody with eating their brains. Eddie Brock was kind of like fighting that fact for a little bit and kept him away from literally eating a human person. Now, when he was the Mac Gargan version of Venom, he ate motherfuckers all the time. He ate Atlanteans. He ate Skrulls. He almost ate. I think there was a comic where he almost ate Bullseye, and he might have even tried to eat Ares. But my whole depiction of it is like, why the fuck is Sony just fucking with this? And the reasoning that the director gives is that if you guys really want Venom to fight Spider-Man, then this PG-13 Venom needs to happen. Which is absolutely dumb because I'm not sure if this guy was even born around the time or in adolescence at the time that we got our Sam Raimi version of Topher Grace as Venom and had our fights between Spider-Man and Venom in a PG-13 mode. Wasn't really that great. That fight wasn't all that fucking awesome. But to have a fully destructive, violent, totally extra in the gore category, Venom, why even chance it? I mean, to catch the character in its full-on physical mode is exactly what the character needs. I don't think that anybody thought that Wolverine was being displaced when they pushed him into a rated R movie and realized the fact that a mutant character that has adamantium claws built like fucking Ginsu knives popping out of his fist has to get real close to somebody, jab his fucking fist into somebody where 3 or 4 prongs are going into your body and being forcefully ripped out to where skin and flesh is flying the fuck everywhere. It made sense. It completely made sense. And for that to be a disservice to the character because you want to have him formally fight his arch villain in another PG-13 mode, just do that on that end. Do it on your own time. That's why, in the beginning we knew that these Sony remakes were not going to go that well. It was almost idiotic. We're just going to start making movies based on Spider-Man's greatest villains. But I digress. I could be wrong. And this may be a great movie. But the thing is, to totally discredit the full characteristics of a character like Venom, I think it's a disservice to the audience. And that's what it is.